Hi guys, I am Sophie. I'm going to be an incoming freshman this coming fall. A little bit about me. I am from Canton, Michigan. I live with both my parents, Lynn and Mike. They're great. We love them. I have two older sisters. Erin is 22 and she's currently studying criminal justice at U of D Mercy. Lex is 25. She graduated with her master's in social work from Saginaw Valley State, and she is currently working to get her required amount of hours to be a social worker. I have two dogs. Lily is a black lab, and Bella is a Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix. I have been playing soccer since I was probably about 5. Initially just rec leagues and teams with my friends and little stuff like that. Nothing too serious. And then I decided I wanted to play a little bit more seriously, and I tried out for Canton Celtic, the local travel team in my area, and I made the team. Yay. And then I continued to play with Celtic all the way up until this last year when they merged with Detroit City Football Club. So I played my last year with DCFC. It was just as great of an experience. Throughout all my years with Celtic, I have loved all my teammates, all my coaches. It was a great environment for me to kind of grow up and learn about myself and about how I play soccer, and it was a great place for me to develop and learn all these great skills. So I'm really thankful for that experience that I had with them. I went to Plymouth High School. I played soccer and basketball all 4 years. And for a while, I was struggling with whether or not I wanted to pursue soccer or basketball in college, because I always knew that I wanted to go to a 4-year university. That was really the only thing that I was interested in. Both my sisters went to universities, and both my parents did. My mom only made it through 2 years, but the intention was there. So I also knew I wanted to continue to play sports in college. I've been an athlete for as long as I can remember. It's always been a huge part of my life, and if possible, I wanted to continue it on to the next stage of my life. So ultimately, I decided that I wasn't passionate enough about basketball to play at a high level for 4 more years. I don't think I loved it enough. But I could probably play soccer for the rest of my life. It's been a huge part of my life. It's gotten me through a lot of places, and I'm really excited that I get the opportunity to keep playing. And so I first heard about Siena Heights from Scooter when he was my coach at a JAGS college exposure camp my sophomore year. He was my coach, and it was really great because I'm super sarcastic, and so it was fun to get a coach that I could sort of be sarcastic to and make fun of a little bit, and he didn't get upset about it, and he made fun of me back, and so we clicked pretty much right away. And then I continued to talk to him about Siena after the camp, exchange a few emails and stuff about the program and the campus and stuff, and then I did a visit and pretty much just fell in love with the campus. And so that visit really solidified it for me, I think, that was where I wanted to end up, and that Siena was the right next step for me in my life. And right about the time that I decided that, my dad had an accident. He was doing work on top of our roof when he lost his balance and he fell, landed on our driveway. At the time, my mom was out running errands. I was at a workout, and both my sisters were at school, so nobody was home when this happened. Luckily, one of our neighbors happened to be walking by and saw him and called 911. And we, of course, rushed and met him at the hospital, and when we got there, we were told that he had completely dislocated his shoulder. He had fractured 3 vertebrae in his neck and had cracked his head open, basically. So the doctor told us right off the bat, we don't know how extensive the damage to his vertebrae are. So there's a possibility that he could be paralyzed or severely injured for the rest of his life. So that, of course, was horrifying to hear and jarring. So they took him into surgery, where he was for about 5 or 6 hours. They put us in a family waiting center. And so we waited for what felt like years. But the doctor came back in, said that they were able to repair the damage to his neck, but they wanted to keep him in the hospital for an extended period of time to make sure that everything was healing properly and there was no nerve damage or anything like that that would cause serious problems in the future. So we all stayed in the hospital with him for what ultimately ended up being pretty much a week. And I don't remember a lot of the week, to be honest. It was a lot going on, a lot of doctors coming in and out. But one thing I remember pretty clearly was the amount of support and love I received from all my teammates on my soccer team. I had missed a few workouts, and so a couple of them reached out to me, make sure I was okay, like asked what was going on, and like I just remember feeling so loved and supported and being so grateful for how ready they were to support me. Some of them not even asking questions, just knowing that I needed people to be there for me and being there. And that's honestly one of the things I'm most excited about for Sienna, because from what I've been told and what I've seen, like, it's like a big family. And I love that team environment where you feel like you can trust everybody there and everybody's there for you and supports you, and it really is like a second family away from home. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really grateful that I get to be a part of that, and to be a part of the Sienna team. My dad made full recovery. He's totally fine. In fact, he'll probably be at all of our games. He's super loud. And we have a fun little handshake we do before games, so you'll get to see that. But one thing that I learned from that experience is to be grateful for every day and for everything that we have. It sounds a little corny, but I feel like sometimes, especially like right now where life is moving really fast and we're constantly like moving on to the next big thing, I feel like sometimes just taking a break and thinking about everything and just being grateful for what you have, and always remembering to tell the people that you love to love them. That's been something I've been trying to be conscious of lately, is to remind people that I'm grateful for them and that I love them. Yeah. So my goal for this season is to always be improving. I feel like as people, it's really easy to just kind of be okay with where we're at, and to feel like you're good, like you don't need to do anything else, because getting better is hard work, and sometimes hard work is a little, I don't really want to do that. But whether it's being a better teammate, being stronger, like being faster, like I always this season want to be doing the work and doing what I need to do to be just like that little bit more, that little bit better. And I also want to be there to push my teammates, if they're struggling or if they've got something to like push them. So yeah, I'm really excited for this season. I want to be there right now, but I can't. Hope everyone's staying safe and staying sane, finding stuff to do. Yeah. Bye, guys.